holidays comes the sweets and the festivities, but it does not mean your health has to take a back seat. Celebrity wellness expert Joey Thurman is introducing a simple outlook on health with his book, The Minimum Method, the least you could do to be a stronger, healthier, and happier you. He's joining us live now with an inside look on his latest projects. Joey, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thanks for having me and putting a picture of me jumping in there.
Yes, it's exciting. And this is also kind of a welcome home because you're a St. Louis native.
I'm a St. Louis boy from 13 to 23, went to Columbia, Illinois High School, a one, go Eagles, SIUE, I played hockey, yes, these teeth
Yes.
are real, yeah. So it's a pleasure to be back, so thank you.
Well, and we do have to say his mom came with him. We have a studio mom with us
Yep,
this morning as well.
She's recording right now.
Yeah.
It's great. It's not like this will be on TV.
I love it. I love it. So why don't we get right into this book, because the title really captures you in The Minimum Method. People are always thinking, how can I do more for my health? Seems like you're saying quite the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, we have so much information now, and then we're just overloaded. So what do you go with? So I wrote this person that's sitting on the couch right now, like, okay, where is that starting point? Where's that starting line? And how do I take the information and the totality of evidence and whatever it is, and then I break it down. And here's what you can do at a minimum. It's not about just the little things. It's the minimum to get you the maximum, whether it's sleep, gut health, nutrition, mindset, all sorts of stuff is in here.
And I love that because it could be daunting, a fitness and health journey, and how approachable is it to think of it as the minimum method? These are the things you're going to do for a wellness lifestyle. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. I love this. So you said the importance of wellness is regulating your circadian rhythm.
Yeah, so let's get lazy, right? We let's get lazy. We're going to start with that.
Ice cream. Yeah. Bring a scoop back, Malik.
That's good. Malik's got to bring me some. Malik, I got him a book too.
Yeah.
So, look, I mean, regulating circadian rhythm. So, yes, we need to sleep 6 to 9 hours a night, but at the same time, we need to think about going to bed around the same time and waking up at the same time and getting sunlight as early as possible, which will regulate that melatonin response. So, it gets a pulse as we go out through the day, makes us a little more tired and sleepy, and then we look at the sunset as we're getting ready there. We can work out in the morning, so regulating that circadian rhythm and going to bed. Yes, there's 7 days a week. I don't know if people know this. There's not the weekend warriors just sleeping for 12 hours. 7 days a week, within an hour, go to bed and wake up around the same time. That'll set your clock. You won't be as hungry the next day. Your hormones, I mean, you look at any new parent and they know the importance of getting sleep and regular sleep. Even if it's less sleep, just make sure that time frame is around the same time.
Keeping it consistent. And going off of that, here with the winter coming up, sunlight, do we have any tips for that? How here in St. Louis, we're a little chilly.
Yeah, well, I mean, I live in Chicago, so
he gets it.
I
a little bit
gotcha.
more maybe.
But I mean, yes, sunlight is important. Even going outside when it's overcast, such as like today, 5 to 10 minutes, we'll get those lux rays in your eyes. Big studio lights, that can actually trigger that melatonin response and the circadian rhythm. Getting a workout early as possible can get that going too. And even one of those selfie rings, I know everybody likes, you probably have a few of them, don't you?
Maybe.
I know, I called her out on that. That can trigger your body to kind of wake up and regulate that 24-hour cycle.
Okay, and then let's talk about knowing why you're amazing and how to get better.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's like, I need to know my why, but how do we get there? Everybody's looking at the finish line without thinking about, wow, I need to look at the starting line. So where do I start? Think about those pillars of health. I mean, in this book, you don't have to read it, cover to cover. It's great if you do, but maybe you focus on sleep. Maybe you focus on mental health. Maybe you focus on mobility, gut health. So you flip open to that section and know your why is great, but how do we get to that point? So look at the aspects of your life that you can change and then save those aces up your sleeve and fix one pillar at a time.
One pillar at a time. We're talking very simple here, which I like. And that even goes on though to exercising. Your exercises can be the minimum effort, which is misleading.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I looked at all of the research and I broke it down. So 150 minutes per week of moderate exercise reduces your risk of premature death by 31%.
Wow.
Now, if we're doing math here, like I don't have a calculator, but a little over 20 minutes per day. And that can be walking. So that study looked at moderate pace walking, lifting weights, and it doesn't need to be all at once. Everybody's like, oh, I need to work out for an hour a day. If you want to work out an hour, it can be 20 minutes 3 times in a row. Like Sesame Street math here, 20 plus 20 plus 20 equals 60 minutes,
that's
right? So
just
get that minimum effort. 3 times a week walking reduces risk of depression by 41%. So literally those minimum things are exercise, snacking, a 7-minute workout before a meal can help those nutrients be absorbed. That's squats, push-ups, anything, jumping jacks. Just a little bit, that's all you need. Just give me a little bit, give yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I love that. And when we were just talking before the show started, even in the holidays, kind of taking these practices and thinking about that. So we're gonna pop up the full screen here so people know where to get this this book, but real quick, I do want you to say real quick, what foods do we need to add? I need to know.
Add fruits, vegetables. Adding good foods can have you eat 500 less calories without even counting.
Look at that. Look at that. All right. The Minimum Method. It comes out on December 27th. Pre-order it now. You can find that on audio, Kindle, hardcover, joeythurman.com. I'm excited to read this.
I'm excited.
You have me.
Excited.
Yeah, you have me engaged. I'm ready to live a healthier, happier life, Joey.
There we go. We got high fives.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we hope you enjoy your time at home.
I did. Thank you.